This is Brother Ron, and welcome to We All Be News Radio and TV, the news-free Dixie for the 21st century.
And I didn't mean to cut, but we having this conversation on the 1 year anniversary, on the eve of the 1 year anniversary of Baba Dick Gregory's transition, who talked about some of the things you're talking about, the sex trafficking, the organ harvesting.
I was saying that I walked the last picket line that Dick Gregory did at World Vision.
Okay.
And I remember Dick Gregory was walking up 3rd Street, Northeast Washington, and for a quick second, it's as if his body swiveled. I'd never seen him walk quite like that. And I said, man, his days are numbered. Because and it wasn't, he didn't fall or anything, but it was something different in the way he was walking away from me, leaving to go into the garage to get his car. And the thing that really concerned me was, remember, last year we did the thing on East St. Louis, right? And Dick Gregory is from St. Louis.
Right.
Okay. I had called Dick Gregory to let him know we we're going to have this thing in which maybe 2,000-3,000 people came out for the bridge on the river. And I called Dick and I've been talking to Dick Gregory off and on. At that point, since 1996, 95, 96, was in 96, 4 plus 17, 21 years I've been talking to Dick Gregory. If I called him, I could reach him at some point. If I called him enough, I'd catch him. This time, no matter how many times I called him, I never got a response. And I was thinking, this is something that Dick Gregory would have been on, because it's where he's from, right? And I just kept calling. So I'm in the middle of an event in St. Louis, and I get a call. And it's from Dick Gregory's... No, I called someone else, and they gave me Dick Gregory's number because I couldn't find it up in Plymouth. So I called up, and I got Dick Gregory's family, and it was the secretary or whatever, someone in the house. And they promised me that they'd be in touch, and they gave me an email to reach Dick Gregory. I said, Dick Gregory, an email? he doesn't do email. I didn't say that to her. I said, Dick Gregory to email?
Right. No, he didn't do email.
I never heard of such a thing, but I did. And I wrote him, and Dick Gregory wrote me back, God bless you. My prayers, and I've sent this out to everyone. I can't join you, okay? And I told someone that night that Gregory's not going to live out this year because Dick Gregory wouldn't have missed being at something like that because the way they mass murdered the people in St. Louis, East St. Louis, the way they were killing him on the bridge and drowning.
Yeah.
Dick Gregory would have come for that. For him to send me an email, that sent a chill through me. So I told folks, Dick Gregory's not going to live much longer. I don't know what's going on. Something bad coming. Can't prove it. I told several people, pray, but he won't clear 17. He won't. There's no way. I saw him walk and this. No. Okay. So I got back, and it's interesting. One of the last people to meet with Dick Gregory was my auntie, Yvonne Sion, Dave Chappelle's mom. and his sister Felicia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw pictures. I got a picture I received of Dick Gregory and some other people, and from the last people. And then Dick Gregory was gone.
Right.
And what's so crazy is that in 2016, I looked at my aunt and I asked my aunt how she was doing. She said she was fine. I kept saying, "Are you sure you're okay?" She says, I'm fine. And I decided to take a picture of her because I realized I had no pictures of me and my mother's older sister. And so I started to take a picture of my mother being a jackass. Yes, she was. Rushing like we have somewhere to go. I says, "Mom, let me get a picture with me and my aunt. This may be the last time we could take a picture together. You never know." Well, what you need to know is that was the last picture my aunt and I took together. Within 2 weeks of me seeing her, we learned she had pancreatic cancer.
Oh, wow. That's what guy Aretha, right? Queen Aretha Franklin? And
she died at the age of 76, just like Aretha did.
Wow. Was it in August too, or was
it? It was a little after August. Maybe it was October.
Now, Dr. Shaw, I got to ask you this. Do you feel like the passing of Dick Gregory was a foul play involved, in your opinion?
It could be.
Okay.
It could be. Dick Gregory had so many things. Do you realize if Dick Gregory were alive today with Amarosa, what Dick Gregory would be doing with
I can only imagine. It'd be like, wow.
It would be a bit much. So I don't think they can handle black people with voices that must be heard out there talking, because it's too much. They can't handle Amarosa. She doesn't own a news network. She doesn't have billions of dollars. She's going up against the most powerful man in the world with a little other than her gumption, whatever faith she has in God, and her wanting to get paid. She's standing though. White folks are not used to resistance. We don't resist the white system. I'm not talking about mean to some ordinary white person walking the street. I'm talking about resisting where we spend our money, where we spend our time, how we do stuff. We're not fighting back. We're not pushing back.
So is she Haitian then? She got the Haitian spirit of fighting back?
Half Nigerian. Her father is Nigerian. This is not Haitian. Haiti makes some money. Okay. Now, I want to say for Dick, I did the same thing with Dick Gregory in 2015 or 16.
Okay.
We had like a 9-hour conversation. The pictures were up on Facebook. He was with my mentor from Howard University, Dr. Suleiman Yang. And I said, "Dick, let's get a picture. I may never get another one." And that is the last picture. That's the only one-on-one picture I have with Dick Gregory. Was the first one.
Wow.
And it was so interesting because I was in the restaurant. It's called the Tasty Diner. It's off of Colesville Road and Georgia Avenue in Silver Spring. And I looked and I saw the back. I can tell who people are from the back of their head. And it was back of head. And I went up and said, "Hey, Mr. Gregory," it was Dick Gregory. I told my friend, "That's Dick Gregory." He says, "How can you tell?" I says, "I see the back of his head." I says, "Do you see his face?" I says, "His back of his head is just as good as his face if you know what to look for." Dick Gregory came over and we talked for about 7 hours.
Wow.
Everything. And he said that Trump wasn't going to win. I said, "No, I think Trump's going to win." He cussed me out.
Right, that's how Dick Gregory. But then I talked for 7 hours though, so he liked you.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it was me and several other people, and what happened, Dick would always crash the shows that I was on. If I was on, back when Carl Nelson didn't hit Black Lives Matter, tell him who could come on his show. Whenever I'd come in, I guess a lot of people like listening to the stuff I was sharing with them. Dick Gregory would call in and interrupt and hog it and like.
No, he shut the air out the room. Yeah, I understand.
It would be like Diana Ross snatching the microphone, snatching the microphone by Mary Wilson. And I was like, come on, man, you're internationally known. You're going to take my little bit of time from me. I'm not an icon. People barely know who the hell I am. So what are you worried about? But anyway, I remember one time he crashed the show. He was laughing so hard. He was saying how bad I was. Terrible. Because what happened, Carl Nelson asked me if Obama had Scalia killed. Mm-hmm. And I began to sing, "Oh, Happy Day." Oh, happy day, oh, happy day. Oh, happy day, oh, happy day. When Jesus washed, Yeah, and that's just for the white people. I said, "Oh, happy day, I fixed my choice for you, my Savior and my God." And so, happy day, when Obama took that cracker away. So Dick Gregory's going to just howl and laugh. So you're awful. Because, I'm not going to feel sad that Scalia died. And shoot, they need to get the other 9. Or 8 right now to the replace, I know which one people first. And you know who that one is.
I'm pleading the fifth on the one, Dr. Shilley.
Okay, I won't say that. I take that back.
You good.